I'm gonna apologize now if the angle looks like shite. It's a gloomy day and well, I know exactly. There's a glare and I can't really see. I've got my brightness turned all the way up and I still can't really see. It's blurry. I'm trying to line this up, but the brightness of my shirt is glaring off of the screen and I can't really see what I'm doing, so I apologize. That being said, got a precaution today. No need to really do a review on this. You'll see in a minute why. But I'm gonna do an unboxing. Plus, well, you'll just see. Probably should have grabbed a knife, but yeah, probably should have grabbed a knife. Hang on. All right, I had to rip her open. So. We watched my video I did, I'm gonna say a couple months ago at this point, on ghost crafts. I get this question every once in a while. If I, like, ever actually, honestly, like the companies that I review, or ever actually, like, buy from them on my own, stuff like that. People want to know stuff like that, I guess, to see if I'm, like, actually truthful. Well, I figured this would be the perfect video to tell you. So, if you watch that video, Ghost Krafts does an amazing job. He's a weathersmith. I think that's the correct term. He's probably the best leather worker, whatever you want to call him, that I've ever seen in my entire life. The dude has skills beyond his lifetime. Like, if you would see his work, you would truthfully think... Actually, hang on. Had to go get it. Because it wasn't about this, but screw it. The dude needs the exposure. He's the shiz. So, a couple months ago, he made me a custom wallet. Coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. As I said, you see this dude's work, you would think he's probably like a 60-year-old biker that's been doing leather work for 40, 50 of his years. Like, dude's amazing. Here's my custom trucker wallet. There's my name and my club. I'm in a beard brotherhood type club. I kind of sort of describe it as like a biker club, a motorcycle club, but without the motorcycles. Because when I try to explain to people what a beard club is, they're just like, oh, so you just talk to some guys here and there that have beard. No, not really. We wear, you know, patches. We have chapters. It's an actual brotherhood. Like, everything is similar to like a biker club or a motorcycle club, but we don't ride on motorcycles. Some of them I'm sure do, but it's not like a requirement. We have a safe space to talk. We hang out. And you don't even have to necessarily have a beard. You can have just any sort of facial hair. Mustache, goatee, beard, stubble, as long as you have facial hair. But anyway, that is my club name. That's my name for myself in the club, is Haunter, because that's what I am, a haunter. So I had him put that on there with bats. And then the stitching is white, which is our club colors, black and white. And then this beautiful thing here, spider webs. There's his logo. Amazing jack-o'-lantern. Everything matches my tattoo, which I wanted. Always. There we go. Beautiful on the inside. Place for cash. Nice YKK zipper. If you don't know, you need to know. Crap. YKK zipper, which for the people that are Slipknot fans, those are the zippers that Slipknot generally uses, whether it's on masks or jumpsuits, whatever. It's just a really super heavy duty, nice zipper. Credit card slots. another main slot. The dude's doing his thing. Like, he knows what he's doing. Yeah. And this dude, again, I don't know his age. I'm going to say he's anywhere from like, I don't want to be rude, but I just don't know. So I'm going to say he's anywhere from like 18 to 30. Like, dude's not old. And maybe he's a little older than 30. I don't know. But from the pictures I've seen, he doesn't look that old. He looks like a young dude. But his skills say otherwise. Like, these aren't stamps. These aren't like something he bought off of Etsy and just pressed on here. Like, he does this all by hand. Like, he's an old school leathersmith. Again, I think that's what it's called. Anyway, I didn't have $200 to get a wallet. But I love his work. I love supporting what he does the best I can, because I'm poor. So I bought another one of these. In the process of getting this made, I asked if he could make these because they're paracord chains, and I like a regular, you know, metal chain, yes, but with these you can choose your colors, and so it's a fun way to, like, if you're in a club like I am, add your group colors or your club colors. And so I had him make me a custom chain in my club colors. That brings me to today. I have another wallet that I wear because, sadly, in the summer when I wear my cargo shorts, I can't use this wallet. That's why it looks still brand new, because I haven't really got to use it. Nothing to fault of him. It's nothing to do with his product. It's just simply to do with the fact that it's a long trucker wallet, and the back pocket on my shorts that I wear all through summer are like that big. Like, they're made to only fit a regular, but like a bifold or whatever you want to call it, wallet. Like, it barely fits it. So when I wear that, it falls out. In the winter, when I primarily wear jeans, it fits no problem, and I wear it every day. But yeah, that's the only reason. So that being said, I wear generally in the summer anything from a regular leather cheap Walmart wallet to a cheap chain wallet, like just a regular small size wallet with a chain. I wanted something else from him that I could wear during those months to still, you know, represent him and my club colors. So I had him make me a new paracord chain. I mean, look at the quality. Nice dog clip, nice swivel. If you don't know, that is very important when you come to a chain. Hang on. Sorry, I had to sneeze. But that swivel is very important when you do anything that's hooked to a wallet. I found this out the hard way when I was growing up, because when I was growing up, chain wallets were in. I grew up in like the 90s era. Oh my God, sorry. Sorry. Anyway, I grew up in like the 90s era where, you know, baggy pants and, you know, Jinkos and skate shoes and all that good stuff. And over the years, I tried using one of those dog collars. Sorry, sweat beads on my camera. One of those dog collars that was just a chain with two, basically those on the end, as a chain for my chain wallet, because I wanted a longer chain. And I didn't do anything to it. Literally, I just grabbed like a cheap carabiner, stuck it to one end, put it on my pants, took this end and stuck it on my wallet. And every time I would go to take out my wallet, it would keep spinning, which I'm trying to do this, but it's paracord. But yeah, it would start spinning basically. And over time, it would ravel up and look stupid. Later found out you need these. You need something that spins, because while this stays stationary on your wallet, this can spin to keep from it doing it. So that's very important if you don't know. I'm a big fan of these, like this style. Don't get me wrong, I like other styles, but that's just what he uses and it works. But yeah, he could do any color. I don't know the specs because I didn't ask him. I'm going to assume this is 550 paracord. I mean, it does an amazing job. I would assume if you asked him, he could probably do other designs or other, you know, options. But I like the look of what he does as is. You know what I mean? Like, I like that this little part here hangs down. I think that's cool. Like, that's, in my opinion, like his signature, if that makes sense. That's not something that I've seen other people do, that also do paracord chains. So, you know, I'm not going to question him. I just message him and say, hey, I want these colors and this length. I believe, don't quote me, because, you know, I didn't order it off the site. I just personally messaged him. But I believe these are like $30. I think. Maybe $35 with shipping. I'm not quite sure. But yeah. Plus it's been a minute since I ordered it. So I suck at remembering, not membering. But yeah. I think I got 24 for my length, which I think it's from end to end, I think. But yeah. So about 2 foot, which that looks almost about 2 foot. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and show you how amazing his work is, again, because this dude deserves it. I mean, I'm pretty sure he has like a normal 9 to 5, but this is his dream. And as much as, you know, you got bills and stuff, if you support him, it helps. Until he becomes famous, which eventually will happen, and he blows up and this is all he gets to do. He needs, you know, 1, money, 2, when he gets an order, that's an excuse for him to do what he loves. So, you know, you're supporting him in more than one way if you message him and you place an order. Again, his company is Ghost Krafts, as in the band Ghost, space Krafts. Yeah, just Ghost Krafts. I think it's... That scared me a little bit. I wasn't expecting that. Anyway, one word on Instagram. I believe his picture is like a little white ghost with maybe like a witch's hat, I think. I don't know, I've never really paid attention because it's like that big, you know. Well, hang on. Yeah, it's a ghost with a witch's hat holding a pumpkin. So, look for that on Instagram. Give him a follow. Show him some love. Even if you don't have the money to buy anything, just go follow him. It's free. Just go follow him on Instagram. Share him. Instagram does reposting now. If you haven't seen it, it looks like the reverse symbol from like Uno. It's like 2 arrows doing that, I think, under their pictures. Like his page and repost his pictures. It's literally free to do. Just help the kid out because he needs it. I mean, this is his dream. And I mean, if you can help someone follow their dream for free, well then why aren't you doing it? I didn't have to show off the wallet again in this video. I chose to. Because he's that good and he deserves for people to know about him. And same reason that I keep ordering stuff like this. You know, $30 isn't a lot, but it gave him something to do that he loves. It put money in his pocket, you know. Just like I didn't have to make a video on this. You know, he didn't ask me to. He doesn't even know I'm doing. I just do it because, you know, it takes 14 minutes of my life. Whoop-de-doo. If 14 minutes of my life can potentially help this guy make a living doing what he loves, I will absolutely do it all the time. So, that's all I got for now. If you want a paracord chain custom made, you want anything leather, he does anything. I've seen him make anything from wristbands to gauntlets to chain wallets to regular wallets. I got the feeling he's a horror guy like myself because he's done Terrifier wallets, he's done Scream wallets, Ghostface. He's done all kinds of stuff. Of course, he's done mine. So, if you're also into that, cool. But yeah, he does amazing work. Go check him out on Instagram. Give him a like, follow, whatever you want to call it. And share the love. Next time, next feature.